me like.
Hey, what's going on, lads and lasses? I'm TheSilverSlasher, and welcome to the finale of the Pokémon Red 721 Randomizer Nuzlocke. That is right, after tying up all loose ends and finishing off Victory Road in the last episode, it is time for us to go into the Pokemon League. It's time for us to fight the Elite Four and the Champion, and see if we can get through this series with no deaths. I'm pretty hopeful. The AI has been really hit or miss. I feel like sometimes the AI in this game is like, I'm cheating, I know what you're about to send out, so I'm going to use this move that I would not use otherwise. And sometimes it's like, I could probably one-shot you, but I'm going to use an X speed instead. You know, like, there's been a lot of inconsistency in the AI, so I'm hoping it goes a little more towards the X speed territory, because I want to win this with no deaths. We have gotten this far. It would suck so much to lose someone now. I think we had another series at some point where there's no deaths and then someone died in the Elite Four, and I was like, no! Like, we got so close. I don't remember for sure, though. Either way, I tend to do this when I get kind of anxious. I start just rambling about nothing. But either way, let's do the final team recap before we finish this thing off. So, first up, of course, is the one that will be leading the charge into the Elite Four. She has led us into most battles because of how good the fairy typing is and how extreme her special stat is. Plus the fact that she could take out dragons, so if there's a scary one, I can just blow it apart instantly. So yeah, we've got Wanda, of course, leading the charge. Has been with us since before the second gym? It might have been right after the second gym, but I think it was before the second gym. So, regardless, Wanda has been here a long time, and has always been amazing. Always bringing Moonblast, Magical Leaf, and Petal Dance into battle, only receiving Surf a couple episodes ago. But you know what? Surf has been putting in work. I've honestly been using it more than I've used either of the grass moves, so yeah. Wanda is fantastic, and then we have Megan. Now, Megan was one of our first Pokemon in this game, and, you know, hasn't been as overwhelmingly strong recently, but is still a really powerful Pokemon. I keep thinking, every time I send Megan out, I'm like, this is going to be the time when I'm like, oh, Megan's starting to fall off in terms of power, and it hasn't happened. Like, Megan's still fine, with a pretty decent 127 attack stat, pretty monstrous 157 speed, and 104 special, which is not even that bad, so Bullet Seed is not that bad of a move. We have Sing, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, and Strength. This has basically been your moveset the whole series. Well, I guess Strength is kind of new. Strength is about as new as Surf was on Wanda, but you had a different normal move there before, so it's felt pretty similar. Of course, Megan, always powerful. And we can't forget our good boy Olaf, the starter, who has made it all the way here, with just pretty good stats across the board, you know? He's not exactly outstanding, but he's pretty dang good. You know, Olaf always hits hard. Olaf, I like the defense stat. I like that Olaf has always been one to take hits pretty well. You know, and the only bad stat is attack, but that literally does not matter in this game because we don't have any stab ghost moves, so we don't need it. But anyway, Olaf, of course, really good. Shockwave, Thunder Wave, Confuse Rain, Dark Pulse. This has been your moveset for a really long time, and I really don't see any reason to change it because it's just perfect, you know? Unless you've got, like, Thunderbolt, which I guess would be better than Shockwave. I think you're pretty much perfect, Olaf. Anyway, next up we have Jackson. You know, it's funny, I just went through all this and I didn't even mention, everyone's level 55. It kind of slipped my mind because I mentioned that it would probably be that way in the last episode. I brought everyone to 55. We're gonna be like 10 levels below Lance, or not below Lance, well, pretty close, but 10 levels below the champ, so this might be a little tough. We're gonna be about on par with the first two Elite Four members, and then they're gonna start rising. So I think this will be fine because we've been doing so well in this series, but it's gonna be a little spooky. Either way, Jackson has always proved like to be amazing. You know, that special is not quite as high as I expected it to be at this point, but it's still not bad. I still trust Jackson with most things. Of course, Flamethrower, Ember, Headbutt, and Crunch. Pretty fine moveset. Ember doesn't really need to be there, but, you know, why not? This is the weird Gen 1 where you kind of have to just stick with some of your bad moves. And of course, Crunch is amazing for taking out ghost types because we're a normal type, so I gotta remember, if we see a scary ghost type, it's all Jackson. Unless it's like Ghost Water. So unless there's like Jellicent, I think we're fine to throw out gosh darn Jackson against him. Next up, of course, is Sleepy. We've had Sleepy since around the 3rd gym, and yeah, I think we got you right before the SSN, didn't we, Sleepy? And Sleepy is phenomenal. I have No problems with Sleepy whatsoever. I mean, the defense is kind of low, but it doesn't matter because Sleepy is extremely fast and has a great special, which Seed Bomb very much loves. And you know what? Absorb is not even that bad. You know, like if I use it on things that are weak to it, it actually is pretty useful because you heal a lot from it in this game. But of course, Screech is kind of useless. I just didn't have anything else to give you, and Quick Attack can be nice in certain situations. And last but not least, with the double HMs, unfortunately, we have Avi. Avi kind of surprised me with how amazing his attack stat is. Of course, he is very susceptible to special moves, so no electric types or anything like that, but defense is okay and speed's pretty respectable with a great attack stat, so Avi is pretty good. Of course, Fly, Cut, Air Slash, and Flamethrower. The Stab Fly is possibly... Never mind, I was gonna say it's possibly the most damage that can be done on this team, but Wanda's Moonblast definitely has to take that cake. Either way, that is all 6 of our party members going into the Elite Four, level 55. I'll be sure to go back and put a thing to skip the team recap. But here we go. I've got 30 full restores, 30 full heals, 30 hyper potions, an ether, 2 elixirs, and 3 max ethers, all right at the top. I made sure full restore was on the top, so if I fat finger something, it will pick the best healing option, you know? I just wanted to be sure. So either way, let's move along. I've said either way so much because I'm just stressed. Do you have anything to say to me? From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. Thank you. I don't need luck, though. I've got an excellent team who will not lose. This is kind of weird. I didn't expect this music to be playing. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I played Gen 1, man. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha. Are you ready? I'm ready. Alright, bring it on. I'm kinda... I always second guess myself, but I'm like, is 30 potions enough? I mean, it's really like 60 potions, but, you know, it just gets spooked. So first up is HELIOLISK. Alright. We can deal with HELIOLISK. Oh, actually... Oh no, for some reason I thought you were Electric Ground. That is not what you are. You're actually, I'd say actually Surf would be the worst thing possible if you had an ability, because you'd probably have Dry Skin. But, yeah, you're actually Electric Normal, so we don't really have anything for you because we do not have Fighting or Ground moves. I guess I'm just gonna Moonblast. Let's just Moonblast right out of the gate and see what happens. You know, it's pretty strong. Like, I understand you probably have a pretty reasonable, special stat, but, oh, and your special even fell. That's a little sucky for you. We're gonna take Razor Wind. I feared that earlier in the series, but it's kind of proven to not be that big of a deal, even on Wanda. You know, like, I worried about Wanda getting hit by those types of moves, but it did not end up being that big of a deal. CARRACOSTA. Sure. Yeah, that's certainly another one that we can take on. I can just Magical Leaf you. I don't even have to Pedal Dance. Say, unfortunately, CARRACOSTA, you are not a fan of like, nice fragrance. Nice grassy fragrance is enough to do you in. And, GOLDEEN, you know what? Let's just have Wanda solo this one, dude. At this point, like, Wanda is not having, like, a care in the world about this. Wanda's just like, yeah, just funnel the things that I can deal with one after another. Because, and there's a lot that Wanda can deal with, because, of course, she's pretty strong. But SHINX is one that I will switch to, Sleepy for. Of course, it doesn't matter. Obviously, Wanda could defeat a SHINX. But I might as well switch to my one that resists electric, just to be safe. Go for the big Seed Bomb. Even though you're higher level, I can't imagine your special's very high, dude. Nope. I was like, you're unevolved. I can't imagine you're gonna make it through Sleepy's attack. And that's a MANECTRIC? Yeah, I guess that's fine. I guess it follows the same logic where I should stay in because I resist electric. Boom, I thought it said Magneton for a second, and I was like, oh, I'll go to Jackson. But then I was like, wait a minute, I think I got that wrong. You have Blizzard. Wow, I would be very scared if we didn't do over half your health with Seed Bomb. So, see you later. See you later. I'm gonna say goodbye. That Blizzard probably wouldn't have one-shot me. It's not stab, but, it would have been scary. First one down. Look at that, dude. We barely even took damage. And this is an unfortunate moment where the forcefully evolved thing would have been kind of nice. Either way, you're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. Alright, well, I kind of wish that was more than a taste, because that went really well. Oh, I brought the Pokeflute back. I kind of forgot. I think you can use this to wake people up in this gen. Odds are I'm not going to try it. If someone falls asleep, I'm just going to use a full heal. But I was like, you know, why not? I dumped most items that I knew were not going to be useful. Because, just, you know, we might as well have as much space. And I might as well have a nice refined menu of items. Anyway, next up, Bruno, bring it on. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokemon. Slasher, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Alright, how does he know my name, though? How does he know my name? That's kind of weird. Like, they're in subsequent rooms, unless Lorelei was like, his name is Slasher. Then, like, how would he know? And this is a question I have posed to you without knowing the answer. You know, you're kind of scary, Kingler. I guess I'll pedal dance you? I mean, okay, here's the thing. This is 100% going to knock you out. The scary part is, if you throw out, like, a dragon next, I'm gonna want Wanda, but I can't leave Wanda in because she's gonna be throwing a resisted move into it. Clam Pearl? That's fine. That's fine. You know, actually, this is a little strategy thing. I should have switched out to Olaf and gone for a Shockwave. Or out to Sleepy and gone for a Seed Bomb, because then if this one's a dragon, it's not. I was like, if this one's a dragon, then I could throw Wanda back in without having her be pedal dancing, so. Little mess up in strategy there, but it didn't end up mattering. We've got ELECTABUZZ. It is the Wanda and Sleepy show right now. Like, these two are like, we got this, guys. No worries. No worries at all. Oh, wow, he took that really well. I was kind of not expecting you to take it that well. I'm assuming another Seed Bomb will do you in, because it looks like a bit more than half. I know the HP bars are really weird in Gen 1. We got you. We got you, it's just fine. We got you just all good. Bruno's got EKANS. Okay, you're not scary. You're not scary at all. Like, I gotta throw out Olaf. I was like, just in case you don't get one shot, who will take the least damage or the no damage? And, it'll probably be Olaf, so I'll just go for a Shockwave. Odds are you're not making it through that. EKANS is such a strange one in green. He just, like, his head is just too big. I don't know. It's small, but it's still too big. It just doesn't look right. I don't know. I got Gunk Shot, and, unsurprisingly didn't do a whole lot. I don't really know why I Dark Pulsed you. We have many more Shockwaves than Dark Pulse, and by many, I mean, like, 5. So, I don't know. KYUREM. Wow, okay. This is fine. This is fine because Wanda. I had a moment where I was like, is that a scary one? But no, Ice is also special in this gen, because all the evolution types are special. So, yeah, not too worried about you doing bad things to Wanda, because, Wanda Special is unbelievable. I think it's... I'm not sure, like... I don't know if it's special... I think I mentioned this before, but I'm not sure if special in this hack is defined by, like, you know, averaging their special attack and special defense, or combining it. I don't know, but Wanda, like, Floor just does have very high both of those, which explains why she is possibly the strongest Pokemon in this entire game. I mean, like, wow. My job is done. Go face our next challenge. Alright, dude, we are just steamrolling. We're just cooking on through everyone here. Heal up, Olaf. Alright. I'm stressed out and you're taking a little while. The Elite Four will always stress me out because, you know, something could always go wrong, especially when we're so far behind in levels. What's up, Agatha? I am Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Slasher, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. Alright, bring it on. Agatha? Agatha's an interesting character. She's, like, arguably the, like... You know? Seeing Misty here just made me realize that Bruno was Bruno? He wasn't randomized? I mean, he was probably randomized to himself. It just didn't really cross my mind until right now. But yeah, here's Misty doing her Team Flare pose. It's so strange. I don't know if that's also a swimming pose, but that's 100% just Team Flare right there. Anyway, like, it's kind of... It's hard to miss that nowadays. Now that we know about Team Flare and all that stuff, it's like, whoa. So, you guys want to explain what's going on there? I'm gonna go out to, Avi. Wanda could just probably Moonblast you. But to be fair, Wanda could probably Moonblast 95% of things in this game, and it would be fine. So, we might as well let our other Pokemon get a chance to do the thing. You tried to Horn Leech me. An excellent selection of move, my Skiddo friend. I probably could Air Slash you. You're a Skiddo, but, you know, gotta go for the style points and use Fly. Next up, you got Wheezing. Ah. Well, that is obviously a job for Olaf. It has always been Olaf's job to deal with the big explodey types, because, I'm not a fan of what they do. You know, I think I'm gonna confuse Ryu, because as much as I want to just do this whole thing, you're occasionally... He went for it. Yeah, it doesn't affect me. Did I say Gen 1 AI was bad? I meant to say sometimes it's terrible. That was what I meant to say. So Arceus is coming out. Arceus, you're extremely annoying. You are extremely annoying. I'll go for Megan. I found that Megan was doing a good job fighting Arceus when I was grinding, but then again, the Arceus was low level, huh? Well, we'll find out if we'll find out if this works. I can just strength you. Yeah, that's real annoying. The amount of damage you took from that is very annoying, because I'm gonna take more from your set damage move. I guess I could have tried to use Sing on you, but I just don't feel like it. I don't know. It's so strange to me that you only have Seismic Toss. I'm assuming that's just because the people who made the game didn't want to add more moves for you. Which is so weird, because they have not had any problems with that. Like, there have been some moves missing, that's for sure. But, I don't know, it's just so bizarre. I'm just going to Hyper Potion on Megan, because, it's just the easiest. You know, we don't have to switch out to anyone else. Plus, we want Megan to be high health, just in case. Just in case something bad happens. Plus, if we switch out, then that person will also be low health. It's just for the best that I try to let Megan do this. I'm like, she's got it in the bag, because it can't crit me, it's just using the same thing. No! I gotta do it every time. Don't make me fight my boy. Stop making me fight. Oh, I'll never forget. You remember that Poniard, guys? Holy crap. Like, that's... I'll never get over that. That's just no good, I'm sorry. You just didn't do a good job with that one. I don't even know really why I embered you instead of Flamethrower, but it's fine. And we can stay in to fight SHEDINJA, too. This one, I will specifically Flamethrower, or specifically Ember, I mean. Level 60, gosh dang, man. We are already out-leveled by quite a bit, and this is, like, not that far. This is the third one, out of 5. Oh ho, you're something special, child. I don't know why that's their voice. You win, I see what the old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say, run along now, child. Yeah, I like that they give Agatha a little backstory with Oak. I just wish they did more with it. I just wish it actually amounted to something other than just a line of dialogue, but it certainly doesn't. Oh, here we go, ladies and gents. I love this hallway. I don't know, is that anything that someone has said about a Pokemon game before? I love this hallway, or maybe just a video game in general. But yeah, that it's just like the perfect suspense builder. Like, you know exactly what's going to be at the end. Like, it's so amazing. Ah, I heard about you, Slasher. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. That sentence, I expected that sentence to have more to it, so it just sounded wrong. You know, dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible, unless you have an ice, or in this hack, a fairy type. In which case, we don't stand much of a chance, especially against the fairies. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Slasher. It's kind of funny, like, I guess that's kind of just a line to, okay, weird thing here. I guess that's just a line to kind of reinforce that this is the last fight, and then they surprise you, but why have 3 of them been gym leaders? That's really weird. Like, 3 were gym leaders and 1 wasn't randomized. What is the randomizer doing for this? Maybe it only picks from... Maybe it only picks from Pokemon that are like, I don't know. Like, I was like, maybe it only picks from Pokemon, or from trainers that are important? I really could not tell you. So Avi and Jackson are both fine to fight this one. I'm gonna go for Avi because I feel like we're more likely to use Jackson for something else. Seed Bomb, we resist that, no big deal. Well, 58 Pumpkaboo. Dang. I feel like we have been, like, there was a Gourgeist a little while back that crit us out of nowhere and did way too much damage. I don't know why this small evolution family has just been critting us so much. It's not like they're fast. I don't think they're very fast at all. And speed does determine crits in this gen, so... I'm not really sure what's up with that. This is a job for Olaf, of course. Little Voltorb. I really wish this had the Force fully evolved Pokemon, because I don't want this to be how it ends. Obviously, we have another fight after this, but, you know, we've burned through this. It's been like like 20 minutes. It has been like 20 minutes, and we're almost done. So, like, yeah. I don't know, maybe there'll be something tough that's gonna take us all the way to 45 minutes. It would not be the first time. There have been... Oh, light screen! Dude, that could be so bad! I kinda wanna waste turns. Like, I have to be honest with you. After seeing that, I kinda wanna waste turns. Oh, he's not gonna let me! Wow! Why is that like a legit strategy? Because if he throws out a Garchomp right now, what do we do? Because Moonblast, you know, that's power. Wanda has like 170s on the special, and it's stab, and it's super effective, and they don't probably have the greatest special of all time. But, Light Screen, man. Please don't throw out Garchomp. Sudowoodo, okay. Sudowoodo is reasonable. We can work around Sudowoodo, you know? We can deal with that. Just out of curiosity, I always forget you can't check the stats there. I always forget. I mean, we'll probably be fine. I don't think Sudowoodo is super powerful. I always forget you can't check the stats. So you have 101 defense, so you do have more than Sleepy. I just wanted to check, because I was like, you both have moves that can fight this thing, but which of you can fight it harder? Or which of you cannot take the most damage from it if it hits you? And Wanda is the answer, luckily, but it's not gonna matter. I had a feeling it wouldn't, you know, you just gotta think about these things. You just gotta think about these things to make sure the worst case scenarios don't happen. And we've got, you know, I'll go for Jackson, why not? I was like, we could go for Avi, but Avi doesn't have the best special, and is already hurt, so if you crit us, which you could because you're fast, that could be bad, but you're probably, well, you're probably gonna outspeed Jackson, but never mind, Jackson is somehow faster than you. The flamethrower will do big things to you. Holy crap. Yeah. Our Pokemon are really strong in this series, man. And you know, it's kind of weird. It almost does not feel like... we've... Like, the Pokemon in this series that I've never used in series before, like Unpheasant, and Pyroar, and Florges, I'm forgetting all their dang names. It almost feels like I still haven't used them because this is primitive Gen 1, and I'm looking at these weird sprites and stuff. It almost feels like I still haven't, but can I just say, this is a, like, monumentous showing. Like, this is, like, an amazing first show for Pyroar. Like, definitely. Also, did you see that? It wasn't quite at full. You have over 200 health, Celebi? Gosh, you must have a pretty good HP stat. And Surge, also known as Lance, was defeated. That's it, I hate to admit it, but you're a Pokemon master. Or so you think. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Slasher. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Brandon. He beat the Elite Four before you. He's the real Pokemon League champion. Dude, I mean, people talk about Giovanni's twist. This is the biggest twist in Pokemon history. Like, it's a perfect one because it's not super shocking, but you're just like, I can't believe it. Are you kidding me? When he says that, it's just like, you've gotta be kidding me. And then you go through, and there he is. I've been approaching them all from the left because I think it looks best. I'm annoyed that it moved me over to be below him, but whatever. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you, Slasher. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. Keep me sharp? I'm the one who's supposed to be sharp. Anyway, that's the worst joke. What a way to end this series. While working on a Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Slasher, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Alright, God, this theme is so good. This is like one of the best battle themes in history. So we've got, I was like, did they set it up so it's always someone important? We've got 3 gym leaders and a guy who's not randomized, but it ends with this, like, gentleman, and it's weird, it still calls him Brandon. Whatever, bro, sure. Brandon wants to fight. There he is. Brandon in all his glory. Alright, we got a Azumarill. Alright, I'm gonna go for Magical Leaf. I don't think I have to be worried about Azumarill in this gen, because I mean, you're Water Fairy, so 2 special types, one can deal with that. What the heck are you doing? Well, I'm not gonna let you do it. He's glowing. But, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna just leaf you so that you go away. That is, a little scary. Dialga. Wow. That is not ideal. That is scary. Ooh, wow. Early on in this series, I said Dialga's the worst thing we could come up against, and here it is during the champion fight. So, we have nothing that's super effective against you. You're only weak to ground, right? And fighting. Ground and fighting, I've mentioned, those are two types we do not have. So, in the past, I have used Olaf and then done the hacks on you. I think I should do that again? I'm scared. I'm really scared. I guess I have to, because no one else can really do it, necessarily. You know, like, Wanda can take the dragon, obviously, but then Steel-type is gonna, like, one-shot her, probably. At level 59, gosh dang. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Confuse Ray right off the bat, see if you can get some self-hits in there. Yep, you're confused. Dragon Claw. Okay, how well am I gonna take this? Oh, okay. Alright. That's it a bit. It's just 65, so we can take another one. We can take another one. I'm gonna paralyze you. We're gonna get the full hacks on you here. Oh my gosh. You're confused. Please hit yourself. Fully paralyzed. Alright, should I maybe heal? Like, just in case? Because I'm worried that you're hiding something. I'm worried you're hiding it. Like, they haven't been programming unnecessary moves into the game, but maybe this is the one time they did. Does Steel resist Dark in this gen? I've used Dark Pulse on things that this should apply to, I think, but I can't remember if they programmed that. Because obviously some type matchups are updated, like the fact that Fairy exists. I'm going to assume Dark Pulse is still resisted. Shockwave is too, but, you know, it's stabbed, so it'll do a little more. It'll do something. Oh, God. Arguable. That's debatable if it even did something. Alright, well, you're doing good at hitting yourself, though. See, because I'm like, could I throw out, like, Jackson? Alright, I'm gonna look at your stats. You have 127 special. I think Jackson's, like, basically the same. Let me see. 125, so Jackson actually takes it slightly worse. But Jackson has more health, and I can flamethrower it, which is not resisted. Oh! Is that in the game? They get Earth Power. They get Earth Power, and I always forget that, and then, like... Oh my god, so... That would probably one-shot, honestly. I think I'm just gonna keep this up and see if it goes well. You know, if I can get it to work for us. Like... Ugh. Gosh. You're still just Dragon Clawing, that's fine. Okay, it did a little more that time. Alright, I'm gonna just confuse you again. We should be able to take another one. We should be able to take another one just fine. Please hit yourself. No? Okay. Olaf, you should survive this just fine, buddy. Okay. Good job. I'm gonna Hyper Potion you now. Not Jackson. I don't know if it works like that in that game. Or in this game, I mean. But it works like that in the later games, so I'm pretty sure it will here. I'm glad I wasn't stressing too hard, because that would have been that situation all over again. Of course you break out already, you jerk. Okay, it did less that time. It only did 60. Alright, I'm gonna Confuse Ray you again. Please, hit yourself. What did I say, man? One scary Pokemon that can bring this episode longer. He's not hitting himself. God dang it. Come on. You can take this all off. It's fine. Okay. God, you're scaring me. So it's doing like 60. So I'm gonna switch to Jackson. I'm gonna do it. And if you hit yourself, we will be in a super good spot. We will be in a fantastic spot if you can just hit yourself. Please. Please, 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 please. Dang it. Okay. So this should do... holy crap, he crit us. Please, oh my god. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. 144 is a crit. 144? That is a lot. Oh my god. 144. Okay, Jackson is getting healed. 144? My lord, dude. Please hit yourself. Thank you. God, I was like, we've been getting so unlucky. Okay. Jackson? Oh my god, dude. Do I need to go for, like, Ember instead? Because what if he just... He probably has full restores. I'm gonna go for Ember. I'm gonna see how much it does. Okay. Oh, actually... Okay, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Ow. Alright, I think this will take you out. I'm pretty sure this will take you out. Because that was a pretty good chunk with Ember, yes. Not very effective, not true, it is neutral. We got him, boys. Oh, okay. It got scary. Jumpluff. Thank you. Jumpluff is much less scary, you know? I feel much better about dealing with Jumpluff than I do about dealing with Dialga. Much better about it. Leech Seed? That's fine, dude. I'm even gonna Hyper Potion Olaf. Like, let's just do it. It's no big deal at all. Jackson, I don't think Jackson has really any reason to be afraid of you. Like, Leech Seed's annoying. Sleep Powder. Okay, then I will also full heal. Like, I'm curious though, if I go down to the thing, will it do it? I played the Poke Flute. All sleeping Pokemon woke up. Look at that, saving items. We don't really need to save items, but I will. Okay, yeah, we can take Bullet Seed, it's fine. Bullet Seed is not a big deal at all. I'm just glad you didn't go for Sleep Powder again after I used it. But we're gonna Flamethrower you, and that's probably a goodbye, Jumpluff. It's probably goodbye. Yep. It was like, I think that'll be good. Alright, I'll be sure to switch Jackson out. For Steelix, wow, okay. Wow, maybe I want to stay in on that, actually. I mean, I don't think it matters. Yeah, I'll stay in, because I'm pretty sure you don't get any ground moves. I'm pretty, like, by level up at least, I don't think you get any. Flamethrower's gonna one-shot you, you have no special at all. Like, so yeah, okay. That's fine. Also, it appears Leech Seed stops when the other Pokemon dies? Is that how it works in current gen? People don't use Leech Seed that often, so I guess I just don't know. Next up is Anorith. Okay, we can deal with Anorith, that's fine. Go for Wanda, because we have a water move for you. Alright, ladies and gents, I think it's safe to say Anorith is going to be defeated by this Surf, which means we're down to the last Pokemon. What's it gonna be? What is the last Pokemon of this series going to be? After all we've been through, the last one is going to be SNEASEL. Well, okay. We'll have Jackson deliver the finishing blow to SNEASEL. Level 65. 9 levels higher than our boy Jackson. We still outspeed Flamethrower Jackson. Bada bing, bada boom, ladies and gentlemen. Despite some real scares in that fight, we have won the Pokemon Red 721 Randomizer Nuzlocke with no deaths. And it feels so dang good. No, that can't be. I guess he's a gentleman, so no, that can't be. You beat my best. After all that work to become league champ, my reign is over already. It's not fair. I don't know why I grabbed this shirt, but yeah, I guess it works. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion, although I don't like to admit it. Here comes our man, Slasher. I don't know why, it's kind of the same voice as Agatha. So you won, congratulations, you're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Rotom. Slasher, you have come of age. Brandon, I'm disappointed. It's so funny. That's like the most cathartic line in a Pokemon game. It's like, yes, just be mean to him, he's such a jerk. Just tear him apart. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Brandon, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. You know the funny thing? He says this, like, the reason you lost, but he still beat every other trainer. Like, he still beat all of the other strongest trainers in the region without giving his Pokemon trust and love, apparently. So, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe if you had a good enough strategy, you wouldn't have to have trust and love. That's the moral of the story, kids. Without them, you'll never become a champ again. Slasher, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Slasher, come with me. It would actually be kind of cool if Blue was, you know, a better person and a champ in a different region. But obviously, they kind of already did that with him being a gym leader in Gen 2, so it doesn't, you know, it's not gonna happen either way. Congratulations, Slasher. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Slasher, you have endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Slasher. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Oh, it feels so good, Oak. Thank you. Hell yeah, Wanda. Wanda, possibly MVP. You are so unbelievably overpowered. I couldn't even believe it. And I have a newfound appreciation for Florges, despite not really liking its design. Megan, of course, the champion, always putting in the most work for the whole series. Our starter, our good boy Olaf, always fantastic. Love, newfound respect for base form Rotom. And, did really good. And of course, Jackson was looking at us as he slid past. Amazing Pokemon. I'm glad I finally got to use a Pyroar, and you definitely delivered on, what I was hoping for. Sleepy got to utilize one of my lesser appreciated starters, and definitely had a good time with it, although I've always kind of liked Sceptile regardless. And of course, Avi. Avi, our boy, finally got to use an Unpheasant, who has always been one of my favorite Route 1 birds. And there we are. Ignore the 75 hours, that's because I used speed up when grinding. Guys, we did it, and it only took us about 76 hours to beat the game. And we have tons of money, of course, even after all the stuff I bought. Good, you're trying hard. Get an item finder for my aid. Not the time, bro. I'm celebrating. Like, come on, man. Pokemon Red version. Ah, yes. Was that SUDOWOODO? I was just like, what was that? It just like flew by. Shigeki Morimoto. Of course, look at all these fantastic people who made this fantastic game. Without this game, you know, of course, this is a hack. So, it's like, this is a hack, so you kind of can't, like, it feels wrong saying it, but without Pokemon Red, without Pokemon Blue, I believe I played Blue when I was a child, I would not be here today. Most of us would not be here today. What a fantastic game that brought the best franchise of all time into this world, and considering it had been so long since I'd played Gen 1, I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I got to relive this era of Pokemon, because there was a lot I didn't remember. And you know, it's gonna feel weird going back to a shiny new, bright. It's kind of, I'm praising this game, but I'm also like looking over at the game that's gonna be our next series, and there's these like angelic beams of sunlight coming down on it, because I'm like, I'm ready to go back to the modern games, dude. I'm ready to go back to at least further into the franchise than we are now. But like I said, love these games. I honestly, despite like how weird it was, I think I'll come back and play these ones again sooner than the last thing it's been. Oh, special thanks to Toru Iwata. Oh, my heart breaks. But either way, what a fantastic game, and what a fantastic series, I thought. I thought this was a pretty okay one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. The game has ended. I have to say this at the end of every series, but thank you guys so much for watching. I love doing this. You know, I love making videos. I love seeing you guys comment and say that you're enjoying it. I love producing things that you guys love and that are entertained by, and sometimes it feels like I should just give up, but I remember the support that you guys show me, and it always makes me feel like that's just not true. It's not true, and I should keep trying to make this the best that it can possibly be. Keep trying to be the best version of me I can possibly be, with the best content, the happiest version of me. I owe that all to you guys, so thank you so much for continuing to let me do this stuff on YouTube, and I will never forget the opportunity that you guys have given me. And I hope I can continue to do it for years and years to come. This has been TheSilverSlasher, and I'll see you all in the next series. Peace out.